This is seriously why most dropshipping stores are going to fail in 2019. Let's go.
I work hard every motherfucking
It's true, most Shopify stores will fail soon. The question is, are you going to be one that lasts? Maybe you will after watching this video. What's up guys? I'm the King, and in this video, I'm gonna go over why most Shopify stores fail and how you can be one that lasts. Not only that, but I'm gonna go into how you can build this into a long-term business and build a lifestyle of freedom. But you already know, before we get into that, I give away one free card every video, and the winner of this one is Reese Irie. And Reese, all you have to do is go to the first link in the description. That's gonna be my Instagram. Send me a message, we can Skype, I'll look over your store, help you with ads, help you find products, and anything you need. And if you want to be one of the ones to win a call next video, all you have to do is first, subscribe. I will be checking, okay? And second, go down below into the comments and comment your store URL below. And the next video, which I post every Monday and Thursday, just so you know, I'll pick one of you guys to win the call. And if you don't want to share your store URL below, but you still want a chance to win, just comment something really, really funny and you might just win. And last thing before we get into it, anyone who gets a paid consulting call this month, I'm putting into a huge giveaway, and I'm picking one person in January to fly you out. It's going to be an all paid vacation / mentorship. I'm going to show you kind of behind the scenes of everything I'm doing and basically change your life. So the link to do that is actually going to be the first comment below. It's going to be pinned there. So you can just go check that out, schedule something with me, and let the games begin. But anyways, let's jump into my computer and let's go. All right, so first things first, guys, don't just jump into drop shipping. Yes, there is a bunch of opportunity. There's a bunch of potential here. But me personally, I spent 4 weeks just studying YouTube videos before I ever tested anything. And I did 16K my first month, free plus shipping some leggings. But I spent a whole month before that actually learning. And you know, like a quote here, the more you learn, the more you earn. And that is so true. Like even now, I earn more every single day, but it's because I learn more every single day. You know, I still buy courses, I still watch YouTube videos, I still learn and absorb information from people who are better than me every single day, because once you feel like you've got it, there's always another level to go. So never get complacent and keep learning. You know, a way to do that is, like I said here, look at how other stores are marketing their products, okay? I mean, just by seeing how someone lays out their product description or the secure trust badges they're using or anything like that, you're gonna be able to learn so much. And especially if you go to their Facebook ads and look at how they're running their ads, you know, what thumbnails they're using, how they're positioning their videos, and how they're positioning the angles of the product and things like that. You can learn so much just from studying the competition. So moral of the story, don't just dive in, because you will lose money if you don't know what you're doing. And so the best way to do that is to watch YouTube videos, buy courses, learn from mentors, learn as much as possible, and then dive in. Which leads me directly into the next slide, niche versus general. You know, I say here, don't just jump into a niche unless you have a really high budget. I mean, you may really like frogs, and so you start selling mugs and t-shirts around frogs, but you don't know if that's going to work or not. Yes, with a high budget and good marketing skills, you could essentially make most anything work, but it's going to be much harder. And like I say, you know, you want to start on the path of least resistance. And in my opinion, that's starting a general store, because if you build a general store, you can learn by marketing things that are already selling. And so you don't have to doubt, oh, is this a winning product or not? Because if it's selling for other people, then there's no reason it shouldn't sell for you. Of course, it's not always that easy. Just because it is selling for someone doesn't always mean it's going to sell for you, but there's a very high likelihood that it can. So moral of the story, start a general store to learn the marketing skills required to build a long-term brand, and then use your profits and skills to then build a long-term brand. Now this leads into the next slide, which is website perception. Of course, this is really important whether you're doing a general store, niche store, or a brand. But congruency is necessary. So like your colors need to be the same. You don't want to have a yellow add to cart button, a blue banner at the top, and a red logo, like some crazy stuff like that. Then you can use this, it's colors.co, and it will actually generate colors for you that you can piece together and that would blend really well together. And so that just makes the whole process really easy just to figure out what colors you're going to use. But you know, typically I stick with black and white are my main two. But typically I'll do like an add to cart button of blue or add to cart button of red sometimes. Those are the two main ones that I stick to. I always stick with a black logo and a black banner at the top. You know, basically everything for me is black and white except my add to cart button. You know, I'm really sleek and clean about that stuff. And like I said here, you know, hire someone to build you a logo on Fiverr. It's so cheap. And I mean, you're going to have something so simple and clean, but it's going to add so much professionalism and sexiness to your store. And so moral of the story, make your website look sexy and clean so that people will actually buy from you. You know, if people don't trust you, just based off of how the colors are laid out, they're going to think you're some sort of scam. They're just going to leave. Because if you're paying for quality traffic and you're not converting them, well, that's an issue. You're losing money. And so you always want to make your website be perceived as high quality and professional so that you actually make money, which your website could look really good. But next slide, if you don't have a good product, it'll never work. The product, like I said here, is the most important thing in dropshipping and even building a brand. Like you could be driving thousands of people to your store, but they may not convert just because they're like, no, this product isn't very good, or it's too expensive, or like the last slide, they don't trust your store. Like I said here, you can't polish a turd. Like if you have a crap product and try to market it really, really well, like you may drive traffic and things like that, but it's probably not going to sell and you might break even or just lose a lot of money or things like that. So pick good products, okay? And a good way to do that is I personally only test products that have a few thousand orders because in my opinion, that means it's verified to sell. And if it's selling for someone else, like I said, it's going to have a high potential of selling for you. And so yeah, it means I'm putting my money into something without guessing whether or not it's a good product. And so if you're like, how do I even find winning products? Well, I have multiple strategies that you can go look at on my YouTube channel. So just after this video, go check those out. But one thing I used and I shared with you guys last video is Ecom Hunt. I'm not a big fan of most softwares, but Ecom Hunt I really do like. And I'm not just saying that, I really mean that. I pay for this every single month. It works really well for me, honestly, and I love it. Every time I go on there, I can literally find at least one new winning product within my first 15 minutes. And they actually have a free version of it. It's not even a trial, it's a free version of it. And you can actually go to the first link in the description down below and check that out. But moral of the story, you can do everything right. Have a beautiful website, drive quality traffic, but if your product isn't good, it's not gonna work. And that relates to some of the previous slides. Don't jump in without having confidence in your product. And the best way to do that is to pick good products. All right, so you've been learning, you've got a great website and you've picked good products, and now let's sell it. You have to drive quality traffic. So jumps right into the next slide, and this one is super important as well. So I always suggest targeting worldwide just to give Facebook a broad audience and then narrow down to your buyers. And one thing I'm seeing is depending on the product, there's a lot of traffic from underperforming countries like Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Indonesia, places like that. And of course, not all products will be that way, but if you notice that after 24 or 48 hours, you're getting a lot of traffic, a couple hundred visitors, but no sales, you want to go see where your traffic is coming from so oh, okay, that's why it's not converting. I've got 100 people from Sri Lanka and only 2 people from United States, so that'll make a big difference. So if you notice that for one of your products that you're testing, just go duplicate the ad sets and target tier 1 countries only. And then on top of that, you want to target the right people. You don't want to put a dog product in front of cat people or a baby product in front of someone that doesn't have a baby, right? And so that comes down to using audience insights and picking good interest and using engaged shoppers and just getting in front of your potential buyers. And so moral of the story, in my opinion, the formula for success in dropshipping is good product plus good audience equals $. And last slide, this is going to be the most important one. So check this out. Churn and burn. This is what most dropshippers do and why they fail is because they only churn and burn their customers. And so what that means is you just focus on getting the upfront sale and then forgetting about the customer, not capitalizing on the back end with emails, not having good customer service, not giving the person a good quality customer experience. And like I say here, building a long-term brand is the only way to survive. Dropshipping isn't going anywhere, but it's definitely changing a lot. And if you don't change with it, like I say, adapt or die, my friend. So yeah, don't focus on just getting that one sale from a customer. You want to build back-end systems and basically build out the lifetime value of that person. And like I said here, someone disliking your brand and not having a good experience is 5 times worse than someone actually liking it. If someone likes your brand, they may mention it to some friends and things, but if they don't like it, they're going to share it on social media. They're going to tell other friends, oh, don't buy from that company, or oh, no, this sucks, or oh, let me tell you about who I bought from this weekend and how shitty it was. Excuse my language. So like I say here, make it a royal experience. And the best way to do that is to care about your customers, have good backend systems, have good customer service, and build a freaking brand. And so moral of the story, after you find something that works, build something long-term around it and take care of your customers and they'll take care of you. But that's the end of the PowerPoint. And real quick, I'm going to show you guys the winning product of this video. If you're new here, I share one winning product with you guys every single video that you guys could go out and test and you might make a lot of money. And the winning product of this video is a face mask, okay? So this product has almost 15,000 orders, which is beautiful. My sweet spot is between 5 and 20,000 orders because that just shows there's so much potential there. And I mean, it's kind of silly looking. I mean, it's literally a face mask, but it's got an animal on it, so you look like an animal. I mean, bruh, she a panda. Like, these are low-key cringe, but I mean, numbers don't lie, you know? And it's super cheap. I mean, it's 90 cents. And after e-packet, I'm sure it's like $1 or $2. And so you could do like a 4-for-1 deal on these and sell 4 for the price of 1 today only and sell them for like $19.95. So anyways, this is an awesome product. I definitely suggest you guys go out there and try it. And like I said, it might be a banger for you. You know, you really want to focus on figuring out how to market things, figuring out products that work, and building a long-term brand, because if you don't, you're only going to make money for 1 month or 2 months or something like that and then fall off. You want to build something long-term so that you can build a lifestyle of freedom. Of course, I am working on white labeling and building a brand right now behind the scenes. And so I'm going to share more about that with you guys whenever I get further along in the process and teach you guys how to do it. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. You're definitely the type to make this happen, because if you've watched this long, then that just means you're dedicated. And dedication is key. And so I'm proud of you. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. All right? So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you Thursday. The King is out.